Hey guys, it's that time of the week again. It's time for some ag updates. Diddle-doo-diddle-doo-diddle-doo-doo-doo. Did somebody punch me because I am bad with the cringe? The jingles? Well, hello guys, and today I'm going to give you some updates concerning All Ages of Geek, and I'm probably going to do this weekly for you guys who do not have social media. Something that's very important is even if you don't have social media, if you're listening to this, that means you have internet. So all you have to do with the majority of updates that we will be writing about will be on the update section. That is a brand new section on allagesofgeek.com. Everything will be there for you guys just in case, because I know some people don't have Facebook, some people don't have Instagram, some people don't have Twitter. Good for you guys, because social media can get very toxic sometimes. But we're just gonna keep you posted. Where basically every update and everything will be directly on the updates page just in case, because again, if you're listening to this, then you have internet. So another thing is we want to start giving you updates directly on the YouTube channel. Now, first and foremost, few things. One, thank you guys so much for the healthy, smooth transition over to the website. Some people don't know, but you can actually make an account there so you could get notified when brand new videos come up. You can make your own profile there. Something that we're going to be definitely getting you guys more involved with is to build the community section. Like, that's going to be you guys. Like, that's going to be your section. Whether it's like a public chat or a forum, something that we're trying to work on. We want to get your feedback. So we're in phase 2 of the site right now, but Richard and I we had a conversation about this, and we're like, maybe it would be better to actually have more of the community section now, because now that we're migrating more over to the website, this way we want to get you guys involved with it and build that section. So it's a place for you to hang out, interact, share your art, share your fanfics. So we're thinking like forums or something more modern. We'll keep you posted on that. So that's something that's definitely coming up. Be sure to be on the lookout for not just an update video, but an update post about that. That should be happening within the first few weeks of the new year. So sometime in January. So again, we just wanted to thank you guys. We were actually on Discord, like watching the comments flow in for that update video, and everyone was shocked. Like everyone over voice chat was just like, "Oh my god," because we did not think that people were going to be as supportive as you were. But we just thank you guys for that. Like, God bless each and every single one of you who actually left such a positive comment. Now, to get to another update, reactions are not going away. I know people are confused. A lot of people are very outspoken about it. Now, by outspoken, I mean there was a level of toxicity that we saw in the comments section on allagesofgeek.com based on a Ruby reaction. Something that we do not stand by is negativity. And to let everybody know, we accept every comment, but right now it has been just like very busy during the holidays. We actually have comments on moderation. We are going to have like dedicated comment moderators on the website, so this way all your comments will be able to get accepted. So when someone's like, "Oh, if you believe in freedom of speech, then you wouldn't have turned off the comment section, and you wouldn't have turned off also the comments, like disabled the comment section on YouTube." Now, the reason we disabled the comment section on YouTube for the ads that get posted there is because the full video is not there. The full video is on the website. So you'll just be commenting on an ad, and most possibly we won't be able to see it. So if you comment on the video that's on the website, then we'll be able to see your comments. So we highly strongly believe in freedom of speech, which is why we kind of like migrated to the website anyway. And then someone left a comment saying like, "Oh, the reason that they left YouTube was because this or this," and I'm just like, no, it's not because of that. We strongly give updates, and we believe in that. We want to make it more of a place for our community, not the general audience, but the community. When it comes to building that community, we want to build people who actually care about the content, nevertheless what it actually looks like or what it like the format is. A lot of people were very outspoken, some more positive than the others. Like there was one comment that said, "Oh, I'm going to dislike all of your videos until you change it back to the way I want to see it." That is something we don't believe in. That is more of a demand, and that is not what we have for a community. I mean, like I always say, for creators, there's a general community and then there's a general audience. you want to build a community. You know, you don't want to build just an audience. Audience is very important, but community is much more important, because that way you connect with those people. I cannot stand when people are just like, oh, my audience, my numbers, my numbers. It's like, no, you don't want to worry about that, especially in like the new year and everything that's coming up. Things are more focused on community, and you want to be able to interact with that community. You don't want to just be like, I want to interact with my audience. It's like, no, you want to interact with your community. So another reason that we kind of left the YouTube platform is because we wanted to have that separation where we are interacting with the people who care about All Ages of Geek and care about the community. Some people don't want to be part of it, which is fine. But when it comes to us entertaining people, we want to entertain a community. We don't want to entertain just an audience. Does it make sense? So we actually made a very important post. Let me bring this up so I do not lose track here. It's a very important post that we recently wrote for an update. Oh my god, my iPad storage is full. What the heck, Kat? You gotta clean this stuff up. Let me see. Latest updates. It's the first button. Things will be moved around every time we make an update on the site. You guys will be the first people to know. So we left a brand new update, which is 2020 updates for WeWatchathon and reactions. So let me just read this to you, because I know some people want to hear, like, and read, like a lot of people, like, what they're reading, audiobooks. Like, people love audiobooks rather than just reading something, which it's still reading. It's still, like, absorbing that knowledge. So it's short. Let me read it to you. We also posted something on Twitter. Alright, so we have heard you guys loud and clear. By 2020, we will find the best solution for reaction videos. To give a written explanation, many companies need to be very careful nowadays on what videos they choose to react to and cover. So when it comes to give an example, I just hit my microphone. Oh my god. Fine example is Fine Brothers Entertainment, how they do their reactions. It's not a full reaction because that's following copyright laws. All Ages of Geek, we have to follow a different set of copyright laws. We are very independent. We're an independent company. But the thing is, we still have to abide by those laws. New laws will be coming out in 2020. It's not just COPPA or anything like that. There's going to be so many different copyright laws coming out, and you have to be respectful and mindful for different studios. When it's covering Ruby or anything like that, I know you guys have said, which I didn't know until recently, that Rooster Teeth is very, very supportive of when people cover their shows or their series. Something I really want to point out is All Ages Geek is not just a reaction channel, and it's not just a channel. We are a startup company. So when it comes to producing reactions, again, we have to be very mindful and careful about how we go about it, because unlike a reaction channel who will just be like, oh, I'm supporting this, we have to do it in a different way. So when it comes to formatting, thank you guys for your patience on this. What we like doing is we like to be able to give an example, put the example out there, get your opinions on it, hear what you have to say, take that feedback, and then work off that feedback. So we had to take a few months off from how we were doing the reaction videos so we can listen to you guys. We wanna make this certain that when we do make these changes, it's because we want to listen to you. So some of those comments that were very assumptuous and like assuming certain things, it's like, no, that is not what we are doing. And maybe that's on our part for not communicating better. It's just been hectic and crazy. But we're a very small team. We are very, very small. Like, you would be surprised how many people are working on this and the amount of stuff that we get done. It's crazy. I'm very proud of the team, but it is crazy. So when it comes to overall giving you guys updates, I will be better at that. I will be more spoken about it, especially in the new year. We will let you guys know if there's going to be a change months in advance. So to let you know what I mean by we have to find the best solution for reaction videos, we cannot have the volume up very loud. Even Fine Brothers Entertainment, what they do for their reactions is they either pitch it, they make it sound differently, and then they don't show the full reaction. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the best solution, whether it is like our Star Wars reactions like we do on Twitch when we upload the VODs, and it's a timer, and then you guys can interact that way. Obviously, we want to edit stuff so it looks good. Like, we don't want to just throw something out there that we're not proud of. Speaking of proud of, the team and I have been overly saturated with this reaction videos, and we've gotten to the point where we're not 100% proud with them. So we're trying to find a happy medium. We're going to produce content that we're proud of, but we're also going to produce content that you guys want to see, but we're also going to produce content that not even just the community, but the general audience wants to see it as well, because a general audience can suddenly become a community later on, somewhere down the line. So to speak highly about this, We want to listen to your feedback. But at the same time, we want to produce content that we're very proud of. Now, a lot of our content, like for We Watchathon and everything, it's directly on Patreon. And the reason that we did this, to give a fine example of this, is we looked at our analytics on the channel, and a lot of people were skipping around for, especially with the Ruby reactions, which is like crazy to see, whether the numbers are wrong or anything. On the channel, we realized when we studied our analytics, a lot of people were skipping around. And that kind of meant to us, like, okay, maybe it'll be better for the general audience, not the community, but the general audience, maybe it'd be better if we cut it down for them so they could find the parts that they want to see. And we were wrong about that. We can admit that we were very wrong. You guys have been outspoken about this, so you want to be able to see the full reaction. But saying comments such as, oh, I want it this way, you should do it that way, or saying comments like, oh, I'm going to dislike your videos until you listen to me, that is something we don't stand for. The reason we're doing this is because there's a lot of positive comments. There's a lot of positive feedback. We get it on Twitter. We get it on Facebook. We don't like comments saying like, oh, you shouldn't do this because I don't like that. You know, it's like I, me. No, we don't stand for that. We stand for what the community wants. So a lot of majority of the community has actually spoken to us about this, and we're like, okay, we will find the best solution. So moving that aside, reaction videos will be solved. It will be solved. We'll find the happy medium for everybody. What we are thinking of doing, which we'll get on the topic next, what we're thinking about doing is having them in bulk, like monthly drops. So it'll be, let's say on Patreon, we react to 2 Ruby episodes per week, 6 episodes of Steven Universe per week. We do a lot on Patreon. There's a lot you guys can access. And again, the reason that we're going the route of having patrons see it first is, due to the fact that early access, but also because they appreciate the content. We talk about the content over voice chat. I hear everybody's thoughts about this. And then that can also be made into other content as well, like having maybe a podcast to have the patrons on. But when it comes to We Watchathon overall, we will find the happy solution, the happy medium. I'm just making up words now. And we will give you guys what you want to see, but bulkly, it's like I'm making up words, in bulk uploads, so monthly. So instead of weekly, so the editors don't like oversaturate themselves with this, you guys will get like monthly bulk episodes. So if, let's say, 2 episodes of Ruby per week, there's 4 like weeks in a month. That's a lot of episodes. Me with math. Okay, so you get the point. Like at the end of the month, you guys will get a full package of We Watchathon, edited the way you want to see, not 100% because it still has to be fair use wise. And again, you have to keep in mind we are not following the rules of a reaction channel. We are following the rules of a company. So we want to be able to support other companies because that's what we strongly believe in. But at the same time, we have to follow different guidelines. So I hope that is clear to you guys. But you will be getting what you want to see. Other than that, let's continue from here. AAOG as a whole is on a reaction channel, but reactions We Watchathon are only part of the show lineup. That's what we just talked about before. There are many different copyright laws we need to follow compared to other reaction channels. And as a startup company, we want to find the happy medium that works best for us, but more importantly, you guys. And then there's an embedded tweet that you guys can see where I made like a quick update video about this. You have given us your feedback on the new style, and we have tested the waters. We've realized you don't prefer this style. In fact, you were very outspoken about it, which is good considering we are a company that reflects on our community first. So when our community, not the general audience, but when our community, people who have been sticking around for years, but also people who are very, very active in the community, says they want it a certain way, that is when we act on it, because that is what comes first. We are not going to be a company that does not listen to that community, because that is something that All Ages Geek strongly is against when it comes to not listening. Like, we have to listen, and that is what is important. Even if we like a certain thing, that does not mean that our audience and our community likes it. So we always have to take that into consideration. We want to listen to you and to hear your thoughts. So if you have any recommendations, let us know. So that means if you have any recommendations on how you want something to look or feel, let us know. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think. All right, so patrons get weekly bulk and unedited raw reactions. So that's more of they also get behind the scenes. They get like content there where it's like some conversations only happen directly on Patreon, so then we can have that discussion on Discord. But for the website, we want to make content more branded and edited for you guys. But that also means following what our community wants to have here. We've come up with 2 possible solutions, so please let us know what you think. So here are the solutions. The second one is something extra. Do not worry, it will not just be audio, because the second one is just an extra thing for you guys who are commuting or anything and need to listen to something on the go. We want to package our reactions or our series as a podcast for you guys. So we'll come up with like a branded song for it, branded art. So it's still following like the same, like, not even just guidelines but format, but it is audio for you. But do not worry, it's just an extra thing that is coming up. I'm not saying that it's just going to be audio and that's that. This is just an extra thing we want to give you guys, because I know a lot of you guys commute to college, so you want to listen to something, and then that'll be funny to actually listen in your car or wherever. It'll just be like an extra little package for you. So don't worry, I'm not saying, oh, reaction is going to be audio, because that wouldn't be a reaction. That'd just be like an audio thing. But it's just an extra thing we're working on for you. So, monthly bulk reactions. Episodes are packaged into a reaction care package per month, giving our editors enough time to edit this content, but also allowing us to focus on our other content as well. Content will be edited in the fair use style, but not extremely cut down. So it'll be fair use, but it won't be cut down how much it is, because looking back, I'm like, those would be great for ads. Those would be great for like teasers, but it's not going to work in the long haul. It's just not going to work for us. Maybe for challenge videos, that style could work, but not something when you are trying to get immersed within a show. It's just not going to work that way. Bad choice on my part. But again, when we are just testing the waters, we were just trying to find the most possible solution if you guys wanted faster reactions. That's the solution. But if you're going to get monthly reactions, the editors have enough time to edit them in that fair use style. So, more commentary thoughts will be highlighted rather than just a one-off reaction episode. So we believe in evergreen content. Evergreen content is content you could watch year-round. Something I love doing, as you could possibly tell, is talking. So, what we want to do is we're going to have the reaction, then we're going to have more of a podcast type style where we have the microphone like in front of me, instead of just like the clip-on mic, because the clip-on mic is more for like talk show type things. This would be more of a podcast style. So if you have any suggestions about how you want like that podcast We Watchathon style to look like, let us know. Because again, we listen to what you guys have to say. We want to, it'll be like still that fair use, but won't be as much. Because if it's going to be as much, then that's not going to be a reaction. And I get where you guys are coming from. You want to see the reaction, but at the same time, we want to brand this so it's not just like we're just going to throw this out there. Because we believe in quality over quantity. That's something we've always stood by for years. Even with our Let's Plays, we've stood by that for years, where quality comes first before anything else. Because it's like, we could easily just pump out this content, and yeah, sure, it would get numbers, sure, but we don't believe in that. We want to put stuff out there that we are proud of. So, what we're going to do is make it more of a interactive type podcast. This way, you guys will get the content that you want, but also we will be making the content that we want to make. So again, with patrons, this does not affect you. If anything, you're just going to get more episodes per week. Right now, because again, these are not going to be evergreen type of updates. These are going to be updates in the long haul. So right now, patrons get 2 Ruby episodes per week, 2 Clone War episodes per week, 1 Mandalorian episode, 2 My Hero Academia, but that's also going to change because My Hero Academia we're finally caught up to it. 1 Demon Slayer, but that might be 2 per week because now that My Hero Academia is caught up, so you might be getting 2 Demon Slayer. You get 6 episodes of Steven Universe because they're short and I'm addicted to it. So you guys get a lot. Plus there's going to be even more shows that are coming up like Naruto, Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail, One Piece. And again, it's all going to be more of an original type of series for patrons. So some series will just be Patreon exclusive. Other series will be like edited in bulk for you. So we're going to call it the Reaction Care Package, where at the end of every month, you guys will get all of that content that you may have seen or missed on Patreon, but it's going to be edited a different way. Because on Patreon, it's much more raw. It's much more like just kind of like just like that raw type of like style. So that way we can all discuss it that way better over Discord, so nothing is missed. when it comes to like updating the stuff on the channel, our editors are gonna take some time just to get it done, so it's not rushed. It's not like we have to get this Ruby episode out this day and then boom, it's done. It's like, no, this way you guys know exactly that you'll be getting Ruby, My Hero Academia, Star Wars, like so and so forth, like Steven Universe, all that stuff. You guys will be getting in bulk per month. So that is like the happy medium for us with reactions, but also that gives you guys the content that you want in the style that you want. Now, given the fact that a lot of people were very negative, like another thing I need to make an announcement about is we are leaving comments disabled on ads. So the ads that you see uploading, like, hey, watch a new episode of We Botchathon Ruby, we disabled that because we want you guys to be able to comment on the website, because we'll see it. Interacting with you is very important. There's a good chance, because I don't know if YouTube just doesn't give us the notifications, but also because it's so hectic sometimes on YouTube that we don't see all the comments. Like some of the comments get deleted. This way, no comments will get deleted. We'll be able to interact with you. We'll be able to hear your thoughts. And we are going to be re-uploading the episodes that were cut in a different way. All of that content is still there. We want to give you guys the content you want to watch, but also we want to give that quality content. So the Salem episode, the chapter, that will be re-uploaded at the end of the month. That will be re-uploaded for you guys, and you guys will be able to get the content that you want. Again, we thank you for your patience. We thank you so much for dealing with all the changes that are coming up. That transition between YouTube and the website was very stressful. There were days that I was not eating. There were days that I was just like, my stress levels were out of whack. But now that it's finally happened, things are slowly getting back to normal. We stream on Twitch, so you guys know our Let's Plays are all there now. I'm in love with Kingdom Hearts. If you want to catch Kingdom Hearts, usually we stream that on Tuesdays and also sometimes on Thursdays. But there's a lot going on Twitch, so be sure to turn on your notifications there. We stream at 4 p.m. to sometimes at 10 p.m. All of the VODs from Twitch will also be uploaded onto the website, so you guys will be able to find that directly there. And if you have any suggestions for the site overall, any suggestions, let us know. Because we believe in community, we believe in what you guys have to say, but we take comments into consideration when they are not hateful. Because the hateful ones kind of show proof that these people do not want to be part of the community. They just want to get a certain type of content, which again is fine, but please be mindful. Be mindful of people, because again, we're a very small team and we're juggling a lot right now. But here's the thing, guys, you will be getting the content you want. And we want to find that happy medium for you. We want to be able to find that level of like where everyone is being able to create the content that they want to create. So these are just the updates. I don't think there's anything else. But just to let you guys know, you have internet if you're listening to this. And when it comes to social media, if you do not have social media, you can just find all the updates on our updates section on the website. This way, we want to keep it fair. And also, I'm probably also going to be able to upload updates directly on the YouTube channel, so you guys can look forward to that as well. But we are changing the format. Just, again, please be mindful, because it's very important that people realize that, we're a small team, but also be mindful, because if you are just shouting out demands but being very toxic and negative about it, it really not even just makes your fandom look bad, but it also makes you as a person look very demanding. And that I don't want to think badly about anybody, but when people have things like that, I'm just like, why? Like, I understand that people are angry, but be mindful. That's all I'm asking. In the new year, practice mindfulness. I know it's tough. I know it is tough, but you gotta be mindful of this stuff. That rhymes. But anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday, and happy new year. There's probably gonna be a few more updates before the new year. We are having a New Year's Eve stream directly on Twitch, so be sure not to miss that. There's gonna be a lot of fun going on. But yeah, thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, be sure to use, especially on Twitter and Facebook and everything, even on Instagram, hashtag allagesofgeek 2020. If you have anything to share, use hashtag AAOG Mafia, because you guys are the Mafia. And yeah, let us know what you think. The update for this that I was reading before is in the description, also on the pinned comment for you guys. But yeah, those are just the only things I needed to say. But other than that, yeah, we're excited for what's to come. Again, we will be making sure the reaction content is what you like, but it's just going to take a few weeks to actually get that back up to speed. And at the end of every month, you guys will be getting bulk edits, like again, the reaction care package. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing day. You stay weird, you stay wonderful, you stay awesome. Until the next video, I'm pretty sure you're a fangirl, you're in a fanboy, and you're in a fan person every single day. Cat out.